Okay, now that we had learned the fundamental rules of conversion, if you'll remember, the last point that we had discussed is about the change of tenses, right? Sometimes, see, if it's direct simple sentences, it is not a big task for you to change. But sometimes perfect tenses would be given, or perfect continuous tenses would be given. How are we going to convert it into the correct tense, and how confident are we that we are sure that we have converted the sentence into the correct tense? For that purpose, I'm going to give you a short table as to which tense a sentence is to be converted, and following which I will be giving you some examples, right? If you are able to remember this particular table or tabular column, then converting the sentence with respect to the tenses becomes very easy. This is the direct, and this is the indirect. Okay, so if your sentence is present simple or simple present, when you convert it into an indirect speech, it becomes past simple or simple past. The next possible tense you can get is present continuous. When converted to indirect speech, it becomes past continuous. Your present perfect becomes past perfect. Present perfect continuous tense will become past perfect continuous tense. The next probability is past simple or simple past tense. When converted to indirect speech, it will become past perfect. Past continuous will become past perfect continuous. Past perfect would remain to be past perfect. Future simple or simple future tense. Your will become would. You will be able to understand this when I am giving you examples. Future continuous. Your will become would be, and your last probable tense, future perfect. Your will become would have. So these are the possible tenses that you might get your direct speech sentences into. So let's go through it once again. You need to religiously learn or spend quality time to understand the change in tenses because they play a major role. Even a slightest mistake would end up in the entire sentence going wrong. So these are the tense changes or changes in tense. Your fifth fundamental rule, right? So if your sentence, your direct sentence is present simple tense or simple present tense, when you convert it, ensure that it is converted to simple past tense. If it is present continuous tense, it becomes past continuous tense. If it is present perfect tense, it becomes past perfect tense. And if it is present perfect continuous tense, it becomes past perfect continuous tense. So the first four tenses are very simple to understand, okay? So because if it's in present, it completely becomes past. See, if it's simple present, it's simple past. If it's present continuous, it's past continuous. If it's present perfect, it is past perfect. If it's present perfect continuous, it's past perfect continuous. So the first four types, yes, no confusion. If it's present, it's past. Coming to the next, if your sentence is going to be in the past simple, then when you convert it to indirect speech, it becomes past perfect. So from here, you should be extra careful so that you do not commit the mistakes, right? So simple past will become past perfect tense. Your past continuous would become past perfect continuous tense. Your past perfect tense will remain to be past tense. So this is with respect to your past tense. Coming to your future tense sentences. Your simple future tense, you will have the word will. Okay, this will, when converted to indirect speech, will become would. And if your sentence is future continuous, your will be would be converted to would be. And if it is future perfect sentence, your will have would be converted to would have. Now, it is very easy to convert your sentence with respect to tenses if you are thorough with this table. But before learning this conversion of this table, you should know to identify whether your sentence is a simple sentence, continuous tense sentence, perfect or perfect continuous sentence.